a new family. Last time when I asked her, how can I forget that? How can I forgive her? Does this sort of conversation sound familiar among siblings, peer groups, friends, and in classmates? Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Grudge, holding a grudge, doesn't it fuel your anger? Doesn't it lead you to revenge? When we take revenge in the smallest way, it gives us great mental satisfaction. I'm not going to ask you how many of you felt so, but I felt when I could not appear for the medical entrance test. Being a doctor was my only dream. Those 2 years of high school, I left no stone unturned for the medical entrance preparation. And there came my father, who showed his unwillingness to support my aspiration. I remember, I could not eat that evening, could not even sleep. A sense of revenge took over my head. A revenge against my crushed dream. A revenge for my career. A revenge against my own father. My sense of revenge never let me think of financial constraint of my father. I never thought how much he was more in pain than me for not supporting my dream. I promised myself not to study at all. I promised myself to bring my grades down in college. Do you know to whom the sense of revenge hurt the most? Not to my father, not to anyone, but me and only me. Did you ever feel that your sense of revenge killed your own understanding, your own thinking, the way it killed mine? Here I recall Buddha's word that says, holding on anger is like grasping a hot coal with intent to throw it someone, but you are the one who gets burned. Toastmasters, people can hurt us in million ways. Whether you have been cut off in traffic, betrayed by a spouse, or badmouthed by a co-worker. What is the first thought that comes into your mind when you are hurt, when you are broken? Toastmasters, the first thought that often comes into my mind is, I'm not going to spare this person. I am going to teach him a lesson. He is going to pay for what he has done. All these thoughts are those hot coals that burns the grasping hand. These thoughts make us prisoner of our own revenge, our own anger. They reduce us to our worst self. Now let me ask you, what is the key? What is the key to unlock us from revenge? What is the key to set us free from anger? Toastmasters, the only key that sets us free from revenge and anger is key to forgiveness, is key to kindness. Let me prove my point by giving you a real life incident that happened in Iran in 2007. Abdullah Hussein Zaid was the only son of an Iranian mother, was stabbed to death by his football teammate Bilal. She had already lost another son in a car accident. Can you imagine the moment when she heard the murder of her son? We cannot even imagine the pain she had been through. She was completely shattered, broken, a living corpse. She could think nothing but revenge, revenge, and revenge. She wanted to see the killer of her son dying on the gallows. She wanted to see the parents of the killer going through the same pain she had been through. A victim's family can pardon accused if they want. So every member of Bilal's family pleaded to Ali Najid. But she had no intention to spare his life. She wanted them to suffer. She wanted a life for a life. Toastmasters, she was searching peace in someone else's pain. 10 days before the execution was due, she saw her son in the dream, asking her not to take revenge. But she was a mother. She could not convince her to forgive Bilal. And the day came when Bilal was on gallows. His life was dependent on her mercy. Few seconds away from his final breath, she pleaded to Ali Najid, "Please forgive me. Please show mercy on my parents. Please don't take my life." "How can I forgive you? Did you show mercy on my son's parents? I can't. She felt her heart heavy. Her son's face appeared before her eyes. It took her restlessness on the peak. Instead of pulling tear beneath, she removed the nose. A sense of relief, a sense of peace. She found the peace she was searching after the death of her son when she forgave Bilal. Toastmasters, this forgiveness not only rewarded her peace, but it rewarded her a son in Bilal, another family in Bilal's family, moreover a hope in the life she had lost after the death of her son. Forgiveness rewarded me too when I forgave my father. It rewarded me with better understanding between a father and a son. It snatched back the control of my mind and heart from revenge. It repaired the relationship of a father and son. Toastmasters, revenge is a natural feeling when somebody does us wrong. But think before you move on revenge. It reduces to our worst self. It puts us on the same level of those spiteful people we claim to abhor. Additionally, studies have shown that revenge increases stress that impairs overall health and immunity. As Chinese philosopher Confucius says that, dig to grave before you embark on the journey of revenge. On the other hand, forgiveness. Studies have shown that forgiveness is associated with overall good health. It is a great stress buster. It is associated with a low heartbeat and the blood pressure. Forgiveness is something we do for ourselves more than we do it for someone else. It is a paradigm-shifting solution of transforming anger. It keeps our status high. It liberates us from endless trap of negativity and revenge. As Louis Medis says that, to forgive is to set the prisoner free, and to discover that the prisoner was you. Now let me leave you with a question. What will you do next time when someone hurts you? Will you think to take the revenge, or will you forgive?